rope you in as well. Guys, we have in studio with us Alison Richards. Welcome to the E-Zone.
Thank you.
Yes, it's wonderful to have you. Now, you're gonna quickly introduce us to your show that's going to be right here on Nationwide 90 FM, and it's called the Big Bite Food Safety Show. Because you
Yes.
are the food safety girl.
That's right.
Tell me, talk to me.
Alrighty, so the food safety girl is really that persona that just is just all about food safety. It's something that we don't think about, but it's pretty important. Once you're consuming any type of food safety is a word. So the Big Bite Food Safety Show is bringing all of these food safety issues to the forefront, having discussions with our expert guests just to talk about food safety. In particular, tomorrow's show, which is my first show at Nationwide FM, which I am very excited about, is going to be talking about food safety in schools. Now, recently we had public health closing down, the canteen in a particular high school.
Yeah.
It is an emerging issue. I would refer to it as in the industry. So tomorrow's focus is going to be on that food safety in schools, how parents can prepare their kids to be safe
Yes.
in schools. Because the reality is we're all humans, we're all preparing food, and it's very important for us to have a strong food safety culture. So that is really what our focus is on.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, Allison. It's just funny how we don't think about these things as much as we should. I mean,
Yeah.
because we consume food every single day.
Every single
and
day.
often we do it on the road, and more so even now. I tell you, a lot of people in my age group, our parents, were not really cooking a lot at home. We're lazy bad. But why are you passionate though about empowering customers or just about food safety in general?
All right, so for the past 14 years, I've actually been a food safety regulator. So I recently stepped away from, the regulation. I used to go to do inspections and stuff like that. And one of my key observations is usually that the country really just does not have a good food safety culture.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
I said before, persons eat food, but we're really not thinking about the food safety aspect of it. It's more like, is it healthy or is it not? But there's a whole totally different world as it relates to food safety. And that is where that gap was. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe the consumers really deserve some food safety input. So that's where the food safety girl comes in, and it's just been a go from there.
I love it. You found yourself a niche and you just did the thing.
That's it.
Now, what are some common food safety myths or misconceptions that you'd like to debunk? And how will you address these topics on your show?
All right, a very big one is whenever we get foodborne illness, we always say it's gas. That's a
Yeah, man, I
cultural
guess, man. I guess,
exactly.
come on, I guess.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Once we eat something and it's little gas and we
Drink
drink
some
some
tea.
tea. That is it. We
Yeah.
drink some tea, and that's definitely sometimes it's really not the case. It's
Yes.
really foodborne illness. You go into the bathroom and you can't get up off the toilet. It is foodborne illness. A second myth, the 5-second rule. Unfortunately, guys,
It's not real.
true.
Come on, Alison. You can't just company. It really come mash up everything.
Yes, the 5-second rule is not.
So what, like 3
the
seconds then?
It's not. Once the food touch somewhere that it should not touch,
Alison, not even
the risk is
that
there.
is 0.5 of a second, like a
I mean,
millisecond.
they're give and take situation. So in the technical side of it, we're saying if it's a wet. So again, if it's something wet, but if it's something dry, maybe we can chance it. So
Yeah.
the 5-second rule is actually a myth.
Oh my
If we want to get
gosh.
scientific, and I know a lot of persons really do believe it. It's for real, but
There's this
it
other
isn't.
one too, right? Ice not carry germs.
It does. I'm sorry.
Then something I know, Jerome.
I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer, but it actually does carry germs. Yes.
Okay. So we need to get healthier. We need to listen to you.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the show's format.
So the show is every Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
1 to 2 p.m. And of course, it is really just bringing you up to date on some food safety news. Of course, each week is a different food safety topic, and we're going to be having guests in studio, having discussions. And when I say guests, I don't mean somebody just coming and share their POV. These are persons who are experts. And tomorrow in particular, we're going to be having a licensed nutritionist coming in, talking to us about, food safety in schools, the importance of nutrition in kids. So outside of the nice little vibes, it's gonna be very informative from persons with credentials. So it's not just somebody get up and a talk, but them know what them a talk about, and
This sound
you're gonna
healthy.
be well informed.
Very good, very
Yeah.
good. And guess what? We need it. We need it, especially now. You would have heard about a lot. the fact that a lot of Jamaicans are suffering from diabetes or a lot of these hypertension and a lot of these diseases that we can avoid if we change the way we eat.
Yeah, I like to say moderation is key.
Amen.
So it's not to stop eating, but just to be mindful.
Yeah, 'cause we can't stop eating it.
Exactly. And as far as I think another very popular quote by the professor of toxicology, it says the dose is a poison.
Hey.
So something poisonous, but it has to get to a particular level for it to be considered a poison.
Amen.
So too much of one thing good for none, as we always say.
That is it.
In our culture.
How do you envision the Big Bite Food Safety Show contributing to a broader cultural shift, in how people think about and prioritize food safety?
So that is actually the objective of this platform, because I think as technical persons, we talk about the science and it can get boring. So the idea and the objective and where I really see the Big Bite Food Safety Show going is that to-go source. Like now on my social media, people message me. They're like, hey, I forgot my eggs in my car over the weekend. Is it still good to eat? And that's what I love, because it's now shifting that almost every day I get 3 messages from some article. This real, and it's getting persons to start thinking,
That's good.
Second guessing the decisions that they usually make. And that is really what
groundbreaking.
I see. Yeah, it is.
And that's excellent.
Yeah.
There was a time that I had my yogurt in the fridge. It's one of those big one plain yogurts, and its expiry date had passed, and I tried it. Was that okay? Like it was kind of, it's very sour. It just naturally sour because of the plain yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. Jerome said it tastes bad already. So I'm tasting it, but it tastes the same way. I couldn't tell.
But so the key to that now is where date labels come in. So we have our best before, our expiration date, and our sell by date. On your yogurt, you're gonna see best before.
Yes,
which means, if it's today's date, it means that this yogurt is best before today's date.
Right.
Which means that it's a quality issue. So
So
we kind of after today's date, you use your senses.
Yeah.
So you're going to taste it, you're going to smell it, sniff, see how it looks. But so, it's a best before, which means you can have it after, but there is that small window for you to.
Because I threw it away and I was really upset. Come here, I say, 2 months now, I end up throwing my yogurt. Come in now, remember if you eat it.
But what you can
do. It's a big tank.
And what I do, because outside of food safety, it's all about zero food waste. So freeze it. If you see the date coming up and you know you're not going to finish,
Smart.
freeze it, put it in your smoothie.
You know what I think about
Yeah,
that?
man.
Yeah.
Freeze it.
Yeah, because it's I like to have the yogurt, but sometimes I'm I'm on a rush, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like to get the little individual packet ones. It's a tub, and so I scoop out some every morning.
Yeah.
But then I'll treat mine and pass having a member, and then bam, there goes the
Yeah,
best
man.
before
Freeze
date.
it, and it's good for a smoothie.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Thank
honey.
you, Alison. Okay, so before I let you go, yes,
Sure.
remind us tomorrow what time?
Tomorrow, Tuesday, at 1 to 2 p.m. The Big Bite Food Safety Show, where food safety is everybody's business.
Yeah, so make sure to come out for this, guys. Don't you miss it.
Looking forward, guys.
exciting. Okay, Alison, so before you came in, Jerome and I were discussing a little, some trending topics. We're talking about the Oscars.